Hello everyone, welcome to Cryptopreneur. While Anchor looks similar to most other lending protocols, its high APY for stablecoins, always around 20%, makes it stand out. So how does Anchor protocol work and how does it achieve such high returns? On the 10th of February, Terra tweeted that it would inject $450 million into its official DeFi platform, Anchor Protocol. The announcement comes after a year since Terraform Labs Foundation injected approximately $70 million into the project. So, how does Anchor Protocol work? Anchor Protocol has three main strengths: simplicity, stability, high APY. Simplicity: deposit USD into Anchor Protocol and receive a fixed and high interest rate. Stability: stable interest rates are achieved through rewards from multiple proof of stake blockchains. High APY. APY fluctuates between 19% to 21% and basically stays at 20%. Anchor Protocol defines a money market between lenders and borrowers. The annualization of this market is not determined by traditional supply and demand, but by coordinating rewards across multiple POS blockchains, stabilizing at around 20%. Lending. Lenders deposit a Terra into the Anchor money market and receive a Terra generated by casting as a receipt. This can be used for redemptions, pro rata interest, and lending subsidies. The pro rata interest is generally paid from the earnings reserve or the ANC, Anchor Protocol's governance token, received by the borrower. A Terra deposited by the lender lent to the borrower after aggregated by the money market. Borrowing. Borrowers provide B assets, loan collateral in the money market, to deposit to create a loan position, obtain borrowing and liquidity. The loan to value LTV of the loan position needs to be below the maximum value set by the money market, otherwise the B assets will be liquidated. The provision of liquidity can be rewarded with ANC, which can be used to repay the interest on the borrowed funds. B assets should be within the money market whitelist. Only Luna and Ethereum are available now. Liquidation. The liquidators focus on risky loans. In the event that LTV is above max, the liquidator will bid on the contract being liquidated. It offers to buy B assets of the liquidated borrower at a discounted rate paid in USD. Looking at the last 180 days of footprint analytics data, Anchor's TVL has an all-time high of $9.46 billion on January 17 and a low of $2.5 billion on September 21st. Combined with Luna's only whitelist B assets, it can be inferred that the price of ANC is somewhat influenced by Luna. In general, ANC continues to be influenced by the general trend of cryptocurrencies. The market cap of ANC has remained relatively stable over the last 180 days, fluctuating up and down around $450 million and peaking at $773 million. The overall trend has been a steady increase. From the Anchor Protocol stats, we can see that Anchor has been online for less than a year, but has already achieved good results. Anchor's sought to be the benchmark for the DeFi by providing a stablecoin deposit of APY 20%, which is above the average stablecoin rates provided by most projects. Anchor provides 71.07% of the TVL for Terra. If Anchor crashes, then the equivalent TVL will be zero. Terra will probably fall out of the top 10 public chains. After all, Anchor's $8.71 billion TVL represents 71.07% of Terra's TVL. Therefore, Anchor is crucial to the Terra ecosystem. The most common type of ATERA used for collateral in Anchor is UST, which is minted by Luna and pegged to the US dollar at $1. If there is a shortage of oversupply of UST, the price of Luna will be affected, further affecting the Terra ecosystem. In this way, Anchor is important enough to disrupt Terra, which is why Terra officials have injected funds several times. The external capital injection is not a long term sustainable path once the bear market arrives. Terra's official capital injection will not be able to keep covering Anchor. Ultimately, the Anchor project needs to improve its current model and enhance its ability to combat the downside risks of cryptocurrencies. Anchor can focus on three main points as follows. Add B assets whitelist. Currently, the whitelist only supports Luna and Ethereum, which is rather homogeneous. There is too little collateral to create B assets. Keep USD pegged to USD or enhance the Terra ecosystem, improve the stability of Luna, reduce the large-scale arbitrage opportunities for AUSD, and maintain the stability of the Anchor ecosystem. Improve the model, increase borrowing incentives to increase borrowers' willingness to pledge assets, keeping Anchor break even, or the earnings of the reserve fund could be open sourced. Anchor is also subject to risks such as possible hacking and decoupling of the USD from the USD. Users should carefully consider whether they can afford the risks of investing before investing.